Greetings, friends. It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush, and today I've got another watercolor. For this one, I'm doing another rose. This is called a crazy horse rose, where it's mostly white on the petals, but trimmed with a blood red. And it's really a charming rose. I have a lot of these images, the roses, the watercolor, some of the photo compilations on Redbubble and Society6, available for people to order them as t-shirts or tote bags. They make love like tote bags, or stickers or notebooks, or even bedspreads, and they even have a few of them printed on end tables and folding tables, which is interesting. But I have a little bit of a story to share. Not long ago, I got this email from Redbubble saying that someone had ordered one of my images, a photo compilation, and my royalty was 31 cents. Yeah, big deal. Although it is really quite a charge just to find out someone liked my image enough to order it and want to have it. And of course they paid much more than 31 cents. I think the cost was something like $3 or $4. But my royalty share, my revenue from that's fairly small. It's okay. It's sitting there and doing nothing unless someone wants to have it, so I'm still charged. Well, the interesting thing is, not long afterwards, like an hour, I get an email from a magazine, a journal editor who wants to use that same image in their magazine, and they offered me $200 to use that image, and I sent them the larger full resolution image to use. They didn't want to buy world rights or exclusivity. They still said I could leave it on Redbubble and Society6 and use it for advertising purposes for myself if I wished, but that it would always be available in their magazine in back issues, and that's okay with me too. I think it's really fun. The image itself was a photograph of my husband. I made him go out and stand in the rain so I could take a picture of him, just his reflection in the wet pavement with all the lovely drips and centrifugal circles that those drips make in the wet pavement. And then I made him take his shoes off and I ran back out with the shoes into the rain and took pictures of just the shoes in the wet pavement. Then when I processed the picture in Photoshop, I erased my husband and left his reflection in the water and superimposed his shoes. So it looks like he's an invisible man with just his reflection and the lovely reflections of the trees in the water. And it is kind of a cool picture. He's used it for his blog site, and I had fun making it, but it's just such affirmation to find someone willing to spend money to also have it in a publication. And the publication is called Sufi. It's a paranormal journal. I suppose that it's not published yet. It will be out soon. My image isn't published yet. I'm sure the journal is still being published. I think the interesting thing about trying to make something three-dimensional that's actually white is you've got to use so many different colors for shadows to get the just the right brilliance, just the right three-dimensional quality in a white image. It's terribly difficult. And of course, to make the red look really red, it always tones down quite a bit after it dries, so you've got to go over with several layers. And I'm even using a bit of Purple Lake on top of the red to make it really bright, make it really a dark blood red. Well, so here is the finished painting. I hope you enjoyed it. It was lots of fun for me to create. I kind of love painting these roses. Do check out my links below and go see some of my images on Redbubble and Society 6. Thanks so much for watching. Do come again and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. Bye everyone. Stay safe.